There have been many incredible games that received full recognition for their brilliance by critics, but went unnoticed by gamers. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the top 5 overlooked games of this generation.
You didn't even know of our existence, did you?
Number 5. Mirror's Edge. It was the most original release of 2008, however, Mirror's Edge was unfortunate enough to find itself lost in a sea of generic titles and big-name sequels. From its high-concept gameplay to its stylized platform acrobatics, this game was packaged in a unique first-person perspective with some of the most stunning visuals available for the home console. As futuristic courier Faith, it is your mission to deliver mystery packages across the dystopian city landscape while karate-kicking everyone who stands in your way. Tragically, few gamers understood what EA was aiming for, and it collected dust on store shelves. Despite providing the originality and free-flow gameplay design, gamers have been vocally demanding. The problem is, the only votes that count are the number of copies sold. Number 4. The Club. What happens when developer Bizarre Creations takes the mechanics of its racing game and applies them to a third-person shooter? You get The Club, a shooter that chucks complex narrative in exchange for an arcade experience that chains together combos and focuses on high scores. Dismissed by first-time players as shallow and repetitive, gamers miss the entire point. The Club is about replaying levels over and over again to hone your technique, master the flow of the map, and perfect your marksmanship. It isn't about cutscenes or narrative. It's a thrilling shooting gallery that asks you to master it as efficiently as possible.
Our ethos is simple. Kill or be killed.
Number 3. MadWorld. While gamers continue to demand a title that is completely fresh, they keep buying the same old sequels, favoring safety over originality. This sealed the fate of Sega's MadWorld, a mature-rated action title for the Wii that delivered a startling different visual style, which sadly hid the fact that it's a great beat-em-up underneath its dark shades. In MadWorld, players are set loose to navigate various parts of an island that have been converted into the sets of a brutal reality game show called Death Watch.
Make sure your mommy's on speed dial because it's time for MadWorld.
And despite progressing through the levels in a linear fashion, you can revisit them at any time to score more points, or raise the difficulty. Number 2. Brutal Legend.
Not sure, but I like how that sounds.
Despite mixed opinions, Tim Schafer's rock opera adventure epic is a fun and original production that fell to the bottom of the bargain bins. This unique romp offered something completely different and starred Jack Black as Eddie Riggs, a roadie who is transported to a fantasy world inspired by the artwork of heavy metal album covers. There, he must become the world's savior by leading the humans against its supernatural overlords.
So are you the keeper of the sacred beer tree? Dream job.
It's disheartening to see that even top-notch production values and voice talent, which includes that of Ozzy Osbourne, couldn't lure in an audience. And apparently, heavy metal isn't a genre that everyone is willing to give a chance.
What the hell?
Number 1. The Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. What happens when you give gamers 2 great games for the price of one? Apparently nothing. Including a remastered copy of the 2004 hit Escape from Butcher Bay on the same disc, Assault on Dark Athena once again starred Vin Diesel as the Furion with the shiny eyes, continuing where its excellent predecessor left off. This first-person stealth shooter similarly wooed critics, who praised it for its excellent production values and design. Featuring Riddick's capture by a gigantic mercenary vessel, the baritone-voiced killer must sneak through the ship and find a route of escape, all while fighting off the guards and defying their obsessive leader along the way. Ironically, Dark Athena seemed to be hiding in the shadows and was passed over by potential players as well.
Can you help me, Riddick?
I could. However, when I help people, they end up dead.
These games have been recognized for delivering some of the most unique and developed play experiences this generation. Miraculously, these titles are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to top-notch and original experiences that have been skipped over by an unsuspecting gaming public.